Hello and welcome to today's video on high altitude investing. So normally I have a webcam, but today I don't. So yeah, but I assure you that I'm wearing my hat right now, so you don't need to worry about that. And yeah, let's get right into it. Today's video is understanding Fibonacci a little bit. So I have a video on this in the past, but I kind of wanted to do another one today to kind of brush up on some stuff and clear some things up for you guys. So yeah, I'm on tradingview.com and this is a Bitcoin chart. Now let's just take a Fibonacci retracement, and to do that you go over on the left hand side and you go down to the Fib retracement. Now, what is Fibonacci? Well, Fibonacci is just a mathematical sequence. It's just 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, or let's see. Yeah, 1 plus 1 equals, let's look at what Fib is. No, it's 1 plus 1 equals 2, and then 2 plus 1 equals 3, and then 3 plus 1 equals, or 3 plus 2 equals 5. Yeah, let's look at it. Let's just look at it on Google. Basically, it's just you add the previous number with the next. So yeah, let's look here. Yeah, so it starts out 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. So it's basically just a way in which things expand, and you can find it in nature. A lot of different things like Donald Trump's head, pine cones, a lot of stuff has Fibonacci in it, as you can see, right down to the way that the weather moves from satellite photos. So yeah, that's kind of what Fibonacci is it's just a mathematical sequence, and turns out it happens to be relevant to traders because it turns out that the way that markets move react to these lines quite significantly. So as you can see, these huge wicks up come and they just fall right into this Fibonacci range. So that's a resistance. So it's a retracement, meaning you draw it from the from the bottom to the top. So you want to draw from the lowest price to the highest price, and then you're looking for entries based on the numbers, or based on the support and resistance lines coming from below. So you can assume that Bitcoin might bounce up from this support zone, and so that's 1,000 Satoshi, or that's 1,000 USD is that support zone. As you can see, it actually bounced up from it recently, so that's good. If it comes and tests it again, it would probably surprise me. I'm thinking very bullish on Bitcoin, and it testing that support again would surprise me a little bit. Not too much, but just it would surprise me a little. But yeah, as you can see, Bitcoin obviously reacts to these zones, meaning that the price gets rejected. So it didn't like this price when it hit this, meaning it was resistance. So it got rejected at that Fibonacci retracement, and then it caught support here at this Fibonacci support retracement line. So it's really, really useful for support and resistance. For the first year and a half of my trading, I only used Fibonacci. That was the only thing I used to trade, and I still recommend, limiting yourself to basically only Fibonacci. Use very minimal indicators and stuff like that. You don't really need them as long as you've got a good. Yes, they have their place and they can be useful, but at the end of the day, price action is super important, and buying at that 78% Fibonacci is the best thing you can do for markets, is to look to buy it at 78% Fib. That's about the safest entry you can. So what is the 78%? Well, if you look over here on the left hand side of the Fib retracement, as you can see, it gives you the percentages and the price of each support and resistance. So each line is support and resistance. You have to look at it as both, because when it gets to that zone, it can either do or. It depends on whether it's coming up from the bottom into resistance or down from the top into support. So, but yeah, there's all these percentages here on the left, and I'd say the most important percentages would be the 61% and specifically the 78%. That's the one that is the best for entries if you can. is to look to be buying at that 78% fib. So again, to draw it, you just click on the fib retracement on the left-hand side, drag this down, click fib retracement, click on the lowest point, and click on the highest point. You can also draw these anywhere in markets, right? It doesn't matter where you do it. I just went from the lowest point to the lowest high, but you can go from a relative low to a relative high. So here's a relative low, and here's a relative high. And as you can see, Bitcoin still reacted to these fib levels. Came up and bounced off of that 50% and came down and tested support at 78%, and then just skyrocketed after that. So it's still useful in any time frame. I can drag it up to this support and resistance, and again, Bitcoin reacts significantly to these zones and areas. So yeah, definitely something to use. I highly recommend it. And yeah, that's today's video on high altitude investing. If you want more great information like this, and how to get really detailed and get hands-on with your trading, check out my VIP course. Links in the description. You can just sign up and you just send Bitcoin. I'm going to make a video on how to sign up for the VIP course tomorrow, hopefully, is my goal. So, but basically, it's really easy. There's a sign up form. You just give me your Bitcoin wallet address that you sent the Bitcoin from, or your TX ID, which is a transactional ID on the blockchain. And you just fill out a little form with your Discord username, and then you have to be online. But if you're online and you sign up and we get online at the same time, I can change your role into make you a VIP member, which gives you the purple name on the Discord, and then also you get access to all of the VIP course information, and that includes daily VIP only videos, VIP chat lounge. I've got tips for the VIPs, and I also have a coin watch list, so you can go check out what coins I am personally holding. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today's video. I hope you learned something. I appreciate all the new subscribers, viewers. Like and comment if you want to give me some feedback on this. Any ideas and suggestions, let me know, and I try and get back to as many questions as possible. I'm always seeing comments all the time, so thank you guys for that. And the growth in this channel is great. I'm loving it right now, so let's keep it up. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. As always, stay profitable.